Welcome to the Rose Rundown, where I give the rundown on movies, TV, and celebrities. And today we're going to be watch the besting the Barbie movie villains. Now, I've already done a video ranking the movie, so if y'all would like to see that, I will put it in the cards. But we're just going to get started, okay? So we got 32 villains. Of course, I got the idea from Caitlin, and I kind of used her video to so I could see who was the villains in the movies. Because some of them, the newer movies, I don't really watch. So, in 32nd place is Don from The Lost Birthday. I just really didn't find his character arc interesting or his whole being interesting. He just hates his job and wants to be evil and wants to, crush their toys. What's so fascinating about that? I don't find anything fascinating about that. So, we're just gonna rank each of these characters 1 out of 10, whatever. So obviously, he gets a 1. Duh. Okay, the next one is the Emoji Virus. This was from the video game Hero movie, which was on Netflix. It's not on there anymore. It's probably on DVD. I only got to see it one time, and I already had said what I said about that movie. But the villain in this movie is the Emoji Virus. It has no substance. It's a corrupted file. And yeah, 1. Joe and Marty from I'll have the movie somewhere on the screen, are just stalkers and are not really villain worthy. They get a 1 as well. Philippe, there's 2 different Philippes, but I ranked the other one a little higher. The one that's in the Three Musketeers. Didn't really care for this one. 1. Mr. Miller. This is from that Barbie movie where she was no. Mr. Miller was the one with Big City, Big Dreams. Never saw that one, but based on what I saw in her video, I just put him in 28th place because it just seems like he's a mean dude, wanting his daughter to win some sort of competition and willing to do anything that he can to get there. Again, in 1. In 27th place is Agent Dunbar from Spy Squad. Again, I've only seen this character in Caitlin's video. If y'all want to watch her video, I will put it in the description because I just love the way she does her videos. The video may be a year old, but I still love it. I never seen Spy Squad movie. He ain't interesting villain to me from what she showed, so I give it a 1. Okay, and Marlo, I do remember because these movies were also on Netflix, okay? Netflix, y'all can put the Barbie movies back, okay? She just evil, and she wanted to make money off of the dolphins and the mermaids, and she wanted to be a mermaid, and she was happy to be a mermaid. I'll give her a 3. She's a little better than the previous villains, but I'll give her a 3. Clive from Rockin' Royal. Not on the thing, but this is the movie. He wants his camp to win, and he ain't doing, what he did wasn't really villainy to me, so I give him a 3. Okay, then we see Seymour from Princess and the Pop Star. Again, this is the movie, okay? And in this movie, we have Seymour as the villain, and he is trying to be a big flirt with the lady that watches over Tori, and it doesn't work, and he just wants to have this diamond plant, and he's greedy, but his character is a little bit better than the previous ones, so I will have to give him a... Okay, 23 place, Baron von Ravendale. He wants to take over the throne. Okay, what's new about that? 3. Just saying. Moving on to the next one. 22 is Jacqueline from Fashion Fairy Tale. I have not seen this movie in a very long time, but I remember she wants to be a successful fashion designer, and she cheats her way to get there. 4. Just a 4. 21, Gwendolyn, Mariposa 2. So here's what I would have did if I was the Barbie movie people. I would have had Henna come back for a second movie, and you could have kept this character. Henna could have popped up. She could have had the Skeezites go to this place. Her and Gwendolyn could have teamed up together and been a badass team, but y'all didn't do that. Okay, So we get a new villain in this movie, and she's mad because she couldn't have what she wanted, and she almost killed the princess. Like, and you kind of broke her wing. Like, 5. Give her a 5. Like, this is when some of them get a little better, because I don't watch the. If I have to watch the newer ones, the ones that were lower on the list, I would not watch again. I'm just saying, I wouldn't watch them again. So she gets a 5. Caligo from the Pearl Princess. This is the movie right here. Okay, so he wants to take over the kingdom and wanted to poison the king, and it's kind of similar to like Rapunzel, because she's taken from her family, and then she finds her family, this, that, and the third. I'll give Caligo a 5. Prince Johan, can't remember what movie he was in. Put it somewhere on the screen. He just wasn't it for me. Oh, Prince Johan, he was in the came out in 2020, and like, he didn't do nothing. Like, he didn't do it for me. Okay, 18. This is the Philippe from Three Musketeers. I feel like this one should have been placed a little lower, but there's already so many villains placed lower, so I had to place him there. And fun fact, I've never seen the Three Musketeers Barbie movie. I just haven't. So number 17 is Malusha from Secret Door. She was in, and Prince Johan, I give him like a 1. Philippe, I'll give him a 1. Malusha, I give her a 5.5. She was an annoying villain, but she set out to do something. She tried to do it, and it didn't work. Okay, number 16, we have Eden Sterling. I can't believe I'm about to say this about a Barbie movie character, but she was a bitch. Like, I'm just saying, she was annoying, and she was mean, and she was rude, and she was a Scrooge, and she had a mean little cat. Okay, so I'll give her a 6. Crystal from Very Secret. She gave the girl like a love potion so she could be in love with Ken, and so that she could have the Zane dude all to herself. Boy, crazy much, aren't you? 6. Number 14 is the Snow Queen from Barbie in her pink shoes. I loved her pretty dress. I loved her defeating scene. I loved her voice. Can't remember what her goal was, because it didn't really seem like she had one. So I'll give her a 6. All right. We are getting to the good part of the list. Okay. So Queen Ariana from The Island Princess. I will give her a 7, because she tried to poison everybody, and she really wanted her daughter to be with the prince, but her daughter didn't want to be with the prince. She just wanted to like be left alone. So yeah, she get a 7. She did not care about what her daughter wanted at all. I find that very effed up. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the next. Number 12 is Dame Devin from, okay, like, she didn't like Blair from the get-go. When she saw her and she was like, oh, I killed her family. She didn't like her from the get-go. I will also give her a 7 just as well, because like, and then Delancey, whatever her daughter's name, is like, no, Mom, I'm not doing this. I'm going to give her her crown back. And then Dame Devin looks shocked. Like, that's what your ass get. That is what you get. Period. Okay. Next one is Henna from Mariposa 1. So Henna, she is the queen advisor, and she was fake as hell. Because how you going to be the queen's advisor and you trying to get the throne for yourself, and you're poisoning her day by day and messing up the kingdom and this, that, and the third. Like, how dare you? How dare you do that and keep on doing it? And then like, she got away with it. Like, the Skeezites, like they were all throwing stuff at her, and she got away with it. So I will give her an 8, because it was crazy how she did that. It was very calculating on her part. Okay, Lydia from the Diamond Castle. Loved her voice, loved her outfit. Did not like that she was trying to break up the girl's friendship so she could have what she wanted. Okay, like, this not Burger King. You can't have it your way. You're not gonna have it your way. Period. Okay. and you know, so she get the diamond castle for herself, but it didn't work because they froze her into a statue. Like, she thought she was gonna be the only muse and to be the only one singing. You ain't gonna be the only one singing. Like, you ain't. uh 8, Eris from the Mermaid Tale 1 and 2. I thought that Eris was a badass. I thought that, oh, so here she is, thinks she gonna run the kingdom, and like, you basically put your sister away in a cage. So the Marilla, she was like,
oh, you're spelling the Morelia wrong. You're poisoning Oceana.
And like, you know, the queen, she's like, if you let me go, you could get better Marilia. And like, the first movie, she got swallowed up into that little tunnel thing. And then the second movie, she lost her tail. So, bitch, you got, like, I'll give her an 8. Because like, she got what was coming to her. You was a decent villain, but you got what was coming to you. Number 8, Laverna from all 3 of the Fairytopia movies. So, in the first movie, I just recently watched it again because YouTube had it. And let me just say that she was very calculating. She wanted everybody to come to her and know, like, hey, you coming to me. You ain't coming to nobody else. You were coming to me, period. Like, that's what she had going. That's what she wanted to do. So, yeah. We don't really see her in the second movie. So in the third movie, you got her basically taking over Sunburst's body and like ruining the first flight of spring or whatever it was. And then they kind of defeat her, and that's it. So we never see her again. And I still feel like they could have continued on with the Fairytopias, but they stopped. I will give Laverna a 9. Raquel from the Barbie Diaries. Now, I know she's placed kind of high. I know a lot of people think the Barbie Diaries movie graphics were terrible. Looking at it at the time when I watched it, because I was like, oh, she has like this diary, and she put the bracelet. Like, she stole the girl's bracelet, first of all. And then Raquel was jealous because when she was, you know, Barbie was like talking to Ken, and it was like kind of like her boyfriend in a way. Raquel wanted revenge. Raquel wanted to get back at her. And like, that was messed up. I know what Barbie did was messed up in this movie too, but Raquel did was really messed up. I'll give her a 9. The Mouse King. Okay, the top 6. So some of these are very similar to Caitlin's video, but it's only because I'm a very nostalgic to the older movies. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I would watch them on the tape, and now I'm trying to get them on DVD. So someday when I have a daughter, I can show her these videos, these movies, you know? So the Mouse King, I love the voice actor. Okay, he is everything. Everything about this character. He kind of succeeded with his plan. He did Sinclair back home. He did trick them. They tricked him. They tricked the guys into thinking they found the secret home princess. But really, it was like this fake home that they went in, and you know, he whisked them away. Like, and then when he comes in the middle, in the beginning of the movie, and when it's like him and the Nutcracker, like they are going at it, and then you would think, I don't know if the Mouse King dies, because like Bim's like, and the Mouse King's like, flap, you fool, flap, flap, and then like, and then like we don't know what happens to him after that. Like, maybe he died. I don't know. So I'll give him a 9, because like, crazy. Then we have Duchess Rowena from the 12 Dancing Princesses. And may I say that she's a who, like, she could not remember the girls' names, loved her outfit. She did not like them dancing. She ruined their little place where they could go dance, so they couldn't go dancing no more at that little place. And like, she got her just desserts, because then she was stuck with her henchmen, having to dance for the rest of their little lives, and they never got to stop dancing. So that's what her ass gets. That's what she gets. Okay, so I'll give her a 9, because even though she's a villain, and she don't have no heart. She didn't care about those kids, and she didn't care about her cousin, which was the king. Because like, he was getting sicker and sicker, and he was like, what's going on? Well, really, it was your cousin. It was her. Okay, so number 4 is Wenlock from Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. I thought that Wenlock was an asshole. He was degrading to women. When Annika's sister, Bretta, whatever, says no, like when he comes to the king queen's castle, and she's like no, he turns her into a unicorn or whatever, a Pegasus, whatever. And then like at the end of the movie, he got his power stripped, and you see he's just like this scrawny little dude, like you ain't hot, you ain't hot, you ain't hot, honey, and you ugly, he was ugly, and he was never happy. So I'll give him a 9. Now my top 3, they're all getting 10s. Okay. So in third place is Rothbart from Swan Lake. He wanted everything to himself. He is evil and power, and like he sucks major ass. Okay. So he gets a 10. Now I know this next one everybody puts in first place, but I put him in second. I had a reason for that. I don't get me wrong, I love Preminger. I really, really do. But like Preminger and Gothel were really cutting it close. He gets Annalise to like try to marry him or try to get the queen. He puts Annalise away where it make it seem like that she gone, like she don't want to be a princess no more, no nothing. And he cracked me up. I loved his songs. How can I refuse? You know, I love that song. 10. And of course, in first place is Gothel for me. Hello, she's personally my favorite. Love the voice actress, her wardrobe. And then what really got me, why she's in number 1, you really thought that Rapunzel would be stuck in the tower forever just because she wouldn't tell you the name of the man that she was talking to. And then when it came back to you, and you know, where they painted the door, when Rapunzel painted the door, and you walked right through, it's just like, never trust a prisoner with a lying heart. Never trust a prisoner with a lying heart. You was stuck in there forever, and then Otto had to deal with your ass. That's what you get. And that is my ranking of the Barbie movie villains. Now, I do have 2 more Barbie movie content to do. I want to do the sidekicks, and I want to do the Barbie movie transformations, and that'll probably be the last of Barbie movie videos from me. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I do movies. Movie reviews. I'm trying to get into doing movie reviews. I do TV show reviews. I'm waiting for Cotton to come back on really soon. And I talk about celebrities, which is sometimes, it's not all the time. But I will see you next time. Bye.